good morning, boys and girls. Hey, yep, it's early. It's early. We're coming on here a little bit early this morning. We've got a men's prayer breakfast to get to, so I want to go ahead and come on up here and check this out. I know a bunch of you guys watch this on the replay, so it's all good. If you're here with me live, guys, welcome to the show. This is your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz, here in the Fun Life community. And what is this all about, Johnny Juan? What are you doing with Saturdays? Guys, listen, the whole Fun Life community is all just simply a community where you could activate your childlike faith, guys. And for some of you older kids, right, we talk about reactivating that childlike faith to be able to live out your childhood dreams in this playground that we call life, guys. And as always, guys, if you guys like what you're seeing and hearing, definitely share it with your friends and your family. I'm definitely not going to be on here pitching and selling and trying to get you to sign up for all kinds of different things and programs. Today is just literally something to smile about. I'm going to share with you guys a neat story, that we're going to be sharing with you guys. And so for a lot of you new cool kids, this is the first time you've heard something to smile about Saturday. You've heard about Motivational Monday. You've heard about Transformational Tuesday. That's where we work with the mindset. We've talked about Wow Wednesday, right? There's a whole nother book on that, right? The Pursuit of Wow, Tom Peters. Oops, excuse me. You've got Thriving Thankful Thursday, guys. That's what we landed on. It was Thankful Thursday forever. We've been going live now on social media consistently every day, Monday through Friday, since October 6th, 2023, when my social media coach, Laura Wells, I'll go ahead and call her out, drop her name, look her up. She said, hey, why don't you do it for 14 days or 7-day or 14-day? I don't know. I thought it was 30-day. I messed it up. And I haven't stopped since, guys, just simply because a lot of the impact, a lot of the stories that you guys have been sharing with me, the feedback has just been amazing. I'm so thankful for your support. And so I said, you know what, let's do something on Saturday. But I couldn't come up with anything for Saturday, right? Because after Thriving Thankful Thursday, which we recently converted to Thriving Thankful Thursday, we've always had Faith Your Fears Friday. We've been doing Faith Your Fears Friday since the pandemic. Just helping people overcome their limiting doubts, their worries, their fears, their beliefs, guys. And so every single thing that we do on Friday is just help increase your faith, right? That childlike faith, to be able to face and faith your biggest fears. And so when I came up with something to smile about Saturday, I had no clue that Mr. Ziegler had a book called Something to Smile About. What are the odds? The reason it's so interesting for all of you new cool kids that are joining us on here in the Fun Life community is that this whole thing, this entire Fun Life community, it's all powered by Mr. Zig Ziglar himself, right? Zig Ziglar was a master. I mean, when he was on the earth with us, it was estimated that he had impacted a total of 250 million lives. 250 million lives were impacted because of his unique idea, right? To be able to help enough other people get let me back up. He said that you can have everything in life you want if you'll be willing to help enough other people get what they want. And he built an entire program, an entire legacy around that. And so when 2020, when I was able to get signed up with the Ziegler Legacy Certification Program, guys, it was amazing. It was incredible. And so we've been doing that every day since. All right, so now let's get to the something to smile about Saturday, because again, seriously, it's early. I get it. I know some of you guys are just mindlessly scrolling. That's okay. This is more for just those that are those faithful fews, guys. And so if you become one of those faithful fews, guys, hey, listen, come back Monday morning where we're going to be amped up. We're going to get excited, guys. But today is just something to smile about. And the story I want to share with you guys is the third story in the book. And so imagine for a second, as the caption says right there, imagine telling your classmate as a child that you'll one day be the college president, even though you're the 12th child of the Texas sharecroppers. Ruth Simmons, that was her name. She did exactly that, and she made it happen, guys. She became the first African American woman to lead one of the most prestigious colleges in the country. And so, in this episode, we're going to explore, and I'm going to share with you the incredible journey of Ruth Simmons and how character and her moral values shaped her success. And so, when you start to look at why the expectations others have of us can be more powerful than those that we ever imagined, guys, don't allow those to keep you guys, right? So why is that? Why is it that we allow others opinions, expectations, whatever they to be more powerful than our own, guys? I don't want that to happen to you guys. Seriously. I mean, so so when you think about it, she said that her mother used to say that as the twig is bent, the tree shall grow. And I believe that Ruth Simmons, the new president of the highly prestigious Smith College in Massachusetts, is the classic example of the truth of that statement. And so she is the epitome of the American dream and living proof that it is still alive in America today, guys. I honestly believe, and again, that this book, I don't know when it was written, but I believe even right now, guys, that American dream is still alive. Somewhere there's somebody out there doing some good. And guys, I'm telling you, if we don't learn from the past, we're destined to repeat it. You feel me? You feel me? And so she used to say all this time, when she was going through there, as a child, Miss Simmons told one of her classmates that someday she would be the president of a college. And it was that remarkable statement coming from the 12th child of this massive family, right? They were the sharecroppers. Little did she know that it would be the presidency of one of the most respected schools in the country, and she is the first African American woman to head a top ranked college or university. And so, since female presidents, specifically African American female college presidents, are very, very, very rare at this time of writing the book. And so we want to explore what happened, what caused this success to happen. So it says right here, most success stories begin with the parents. And in this particular case, the emphasis is on the mother. Check this out. Ready? And so the reason that was so important is because she stressed the importance of having character and moral fiber and valuing certain things with regard to the treatment of human beings. It was Miss Simmons then went on to say that I worked hard at everything I did, but I didn't work hard because I was interested in good grades or because I was looking for praise or enrichment. Check this out, but because that was what I was taught. Right? That was Miss Ross Campbell, MD, says that 80% of a child's character is formed by age 5. And apparently, Mrs. Simmons' character bears this out. It went on to say that the selection committee at Smith emphasized that Miss Simmons wasn't selected because she was an African American woman. Matter of fact, Peter Rose, a member of the search committee, said we wanted to cast the widest net possible because for the best person possible, and it was the strength of this woman, her very strong academic performance, the performance of her personality. And so, can I just suggest for a second that if you raise your child with the strong moral values as Miss Simmons' family did, you too may be nurturing a future college president. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying that's the beauty of this story, guys. You just never know who you're fostering. You just never know who you're growing, and so the mother bears this out. It says that by age 5, we're already shaped, right? And so it says all of us are shaped by what others expect and from us. We live either up to or down to what others believe about us and what we can do. Actually, what other people think of us is frequently more crucial and influential than what we think of ourselves. I'm telling you guys, I love. I went to John Tyler, right? I don't care what you call it now. I went to John Tyler, class of 1994. Ended up having to graduate in summer school because my counselor said that I could not be on the football team because I was going to be 2 credits shy of graduating. So I got off of the football team. Just so happened to be that they won state that year. Maybe that's because they won state. I don't know. And then she still messed up. I was 1 credit shy. I had to go to summer school to graduate. But still, I was one of 2 Hispanic people on the football team, and there was 1 Caucasian that I can remember, two that I can remember. But everybody else, they were African American, right? I felt like Jerry Maguire. I love black people. Black African American. I mean, what do you guys? I was just one of them. I was part of them. So I love their enthusiasm. I love their energy, and that might be part of what helped me become who I am today, right? Because one of those things, you become who you hang around, good or bad. You become who you hang around. But then I love the story because the story talks about how you live up or down to people's expectations. And I honestly, I get it. I understand people are going to express their opinions of their opinions on you. But guys, if it's a bad one, don't listen to it. Do not listen to it. I love what Les Brown says. Other people's opinions of you are none of your business. None whatsoever, guys. And so all I'm trying to come on here today is to say that if this young lady can get up there as a young child, the youngest of 12, and she said to herself in her mind, I will be the president of a college. And again, little did she know that I'm feeling it right now. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's listening, but whatever you declare, right? Whatever your mind can conceive, believe in your heart, you will achieve, right? If you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hands, guys. And so all I'm trying to tell you, all I'm saying, if you hear nothing else, believe for it. Believe for it. God put a purpose. God put a drive inside of you. And whatever that is for somebody, whatever that is for you, if you don't know what that is, hey, reach out. Again, I do a real simple exercise that helps you steer you. It won't completely discover your why or your purpose, but it's a neat little simple 15-20 minute exercise that will start to move you in the direction of helping you find your purpose. You know, one of my favorite books that I love reading is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. If you're a reader, if you're not, go to Audible, download it. You'll be amazed. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey. We did Sean Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teenagers, with our youth group at the church a while back. But he wrote another book called The 8th Habit, right? The 7 habits, right? It's be proactive. That was habit number 1. Begin with the end in mind. Habit number 2. Put first things first. That's the 3rd habit. And those are often called the private victories. Those are the private things that nobody sees, right? Then you have think win-win, right? In every situation, especially for real estate agents, right? Because you guys know y'all my people, right? So 4th is think win-win. The next one is a very, 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 very important one. It says seek to understand, then to be understood. And guys, how important is that? How many times have you gone and spoke to somebody and said, you're trying to explain it? Listen, right? 2 ears, 1 mouth should be used accordingly. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. The 6th habit is the magical habit, synergy. Guys, when you get 2 like-minded individuals of faith and belief, and all of a sudden, right? I love what the Bible says, that if 1 can put 1,000 to flight, 2 could put 10,000. That's synergy, guys. Celestial synergy, if you will. And then the 7th habit is to sharpen the saw, right? Iron sharpens iron. And that's to daily work on your craft, daily work on your skill, daily work on your knowledge, daily get better every single day. Because if you can do those 7 habits, all of a sudden, guys, you want to be the president of a college? Knock yourself out. Whatever it is that you set up in your mind that you're going to do, knock it out, guys. What I love about his other book, The 8th Habit, is that 8th habit is where you find your voice. And the book is actually broken down into 2 sections. First, you find your voice because you've implemented the 7 habits. But the second part of that book is that now that you found your voice, you help others find their voice. And that's all I'm doing on this Something to Smile About Saturday, guys. If you need help finding your voice, I, I've cracked the code. I really have cracked the code. I know people don't believe me, right? Because now that's Johnny Juan. That's just that old boy down the street. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, the people I'm coaching in California, I've got one I'm coaching in Florida. I've got another gentleman I'm coaching in Oklahoma, a lady I'm coaching in Oklahoma City. It's amazing. Delaware, we got Delaware, we got Upper Michigan up there somewhere. They all struggle with the same things. And once you're able to gain clarity, clarity is power. Oh, I'm trying not to coach. I'm trying not to go there, guys. But once you gain that clarity and you know why you do what you do, it completely opens and transforms the doors into the multiple doors of opportunity into how you do it, guys. Hey, listen, I'm gonna stay seated down. I feel like sitting on Johnny Watt. It's early Saturday morning. I know, I get it, right? We're gonna have a little men's prayer breakfast over at First Apostolic Church, 14151 Roans Quarter Road. So if you want to join me, hey, hit me up, 903-570-0052. Hey, be my guest this morning. I'd love to take a guest to the men's prayer breakfast. Say, look, boys, look what I found. Look what God did. Hey, guys, listen, I hope this story gave you something to smile about today, because if anything else, it gives you hope, right? And if you have hope for the future, that gives you power in the now, power in the present, power to persist, power to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Hey, guys, this has been your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz. Thank you for joining me live on the Saturday morning. A little earlier than I'm used to, but you know what, guys? It's all good. Who else wakes up early on a Saturday morning with me? Hey, there's always an early bird in the bunch, right? Latoya, hey, let's get together soon, Latoya. Let's just brainstorm, girl. Let's see how we can help more people be more, do more, and have more in this playground we call life, right? Because you can't give that which you don't have, and the ultimate gift is one of legacy. My goal, I'm trying to shut up. I'm trying to shut this thing down. My goal is that you can look back in your timeline and see how the trajectory of your life changed, because that is when your life intersected with JohnnyJuan.com. Hey, let's connect, guys. Adios.